Hey, what's going on, everyone? This is Greg, your co-host to the Grilling to Get Away podcast. I'm here with my buddy.
What's happening, everyone? This is Ben.
Welcome back, Ben.
Thanks, man. It's good to see you.
You too. You're up in the great city of Green Bay over the weekend, huh?
Great city, yeah.
Yeah.
It's yeah, man. Was up there Friday, Saturday, and Sunday.
At the Home and Lifestyle Experience show, right?
Greg. I was literally right across the street from Lambeau Field.
Lucky you.
Well, some would say that, I guess. It's trash.
That's where champions are made, Ben.
I don't know about that, Greg. I'm not sure.
Yeah, not recently. Huh?
Yeah.
So did you get a chance to watch the Super Bowl while you were up there?
I did, man. Yeah.
Yeah, what do you think?
Man, all right, here was my honest assessment of it, Greg. I was a little bit mad because I was like, damn it, the Lions could have been here.
Yeah. Lions would have won that one if they would have been in there.
They would have had a shot.
You know, Dan Campbell's not shying away from anybody.
No, man, he really
right
isn't.
for the throat.
And you saw like the Niners do like that one trick play, right? And they scored.
Yeah.
Outside of that, man, there wasn't a whole lot of creativity in that game. And
no, it was a pretty ugly game.
It was more defensive. I don't know if it was more defensive or just kind of slow on the offensive side.
Yeah.
But it definitely seemed like more of a defensive game. And I don't think the final score was really a representation for either one of those defenses that, they had good coverage, played hard. So, but yeah, that was my takeaway, man. It's like, well, dang it. This could have been the Lions, man.
Well,
the whole time.
One shot.
Yeah.
Well, that's over, so now we get to look forward to pitchers and catchers reporting and tailgating for the baseball season coming up. So
turning the page, Greg.
Yeah, there we go.
Got
to get right into it again. Yeah. Right, next one. Looking forward to that. Getting out and tailgating at those ball games coming up here in the spring and the summer. You know what I mean?
Yeah, sure do.
Did you get a chance to grill or barbecue anything while you were up there?
I didn't. No, I didn't do anything. Oh, I take that back. My so I was staying at a buddy's house up there. He did some smash burgers.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, he's got a Blackstone.
Okay.
So he was doing the smash burgers out there. So that was cool. It was a good time. I did grill last week before I left.
Okay.
So I did a few steaks. I pulled out a T-bone and then some top sirloins.
All right. How'd you do those?
Pretty hot and fast, man. I also did twice baked potatoes out
All
on
right.
the grill. So that was my first time ever doing something like that, and that was a huge hit. Like
really?
My wife and kids just crushed it.
Twice baked potatoes.
So
you don't bake them once, you bake them 2 times.
Yes, sir.
That's why I call it twice baked.
Yeah, look at you, adding it up.
Grill tip from...
Yeah, man. So threw them out there, let them ride, brought them, once they were feeling kind of soft, brought them back in, you cut them in half, and then you kind of scoop some of that the middle part out, the potato.
The potato.
Put it in. I threw it in a bowl, smashed it up, some butter, some cheese, seasoned it, and then put it right back into almost like those boats and put it back out. Yeah,
the skin boat.
The skin boat.
That's the technical term for it.
And threw them back out on the grill to collect a little bit more smoke.
Did you leave them exposed, or did you cover them or anything like that?
No, just left them.
Just put them out there.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
That sounds delicious.
It was awesome, man. I've never done anything like that before.
I haven't done that either.
Yeah, easy. It wasn't too bad of a process. Yeah. But yeah, they turned out great.
That's awesome, man.
There's so much stuff that you could do to those. Like I said, it was my first time doing it, so I just threw in some cheese and seasoned it up and kind of, just popped it back in. But you can do, green onions on top with some like bacon.
Anything you want to put on a bacon?
Anything you want to put on there. Yeah. Some queso cheese or something.
Ooh, now we're talking.
Some sour cream. Yeah. I don't know. But no, man, the steaks I did, I used one of those specialty oils I told you my wife had got me before.
Yeah, the different flavored ones, right?
Yeah, this one had oh man, I'm drawing a blank. It wasn't the spicy one.
Wasn't the chili one.
Wasn't the garlic one.
Wasn't the garlic one. Southwest. I don't know what other ones do you have.
Oh man, it had the I can't think what it's called right now. It had the
basil.
No, keep going. It had like
oregano.
No.
Italian seasoning.
No, it's the one that kind of looks like the pine needles.
Thyme.
No, pine needles. Like you can get them like on like you cook them a lot with beef. I've seen a ton of people taking those.
Sage.
No. I don't know. It's gonna come to me later.
Yeah, we'll get.
It
It'll
doesn't
come
matter.
to us.
So yeah, rub them down with like a little bit of that, and then just season them with some of our all-purpose garlic seasoning, ground pounder, and then some cracked black pepper.
Delicious.
Yeah, kept it simple, man. I said it went hot and fast.
Cool, man.
Everyone loved it.
That's awesome.
So nice. It was a good cook, man. It was a nice day. It was that day that was like 50 degrees out last week.
Yeah.
Was that Thursday, I think? Thursday? Sounds right.
Yeah, it sounds about right.
It was beautiful out. So I was like, oh, I took my Christmas lights down.
No.
And,
Same here.
Yeah. Yep. And just cooked a little bit.
Yeah. Nice, man.
Yeah.
Well, we got so the boys finally told me what they wanted for the Super Bowl.
All right.
Yeah. So they were pretty pumped because, well, my oldest son was pumped because the Chiefs won. I think my younger two were actually, rooting for the 49ers.
Okay. I wore a Jerry Rice jersey.
I bet you did.
My son wore a Steve Young jersey.
Yeah. There you go.
Yeah, I was proud.
Last time they won.
Yeah.
Yeah. But they wanted like more appetizer type of stuff. So I did do the mini dogs.
Heck yeah.
I busted out the crock pot. I put them in there with some of our maple whiskey sauce. And
looked good, man. You sent me a picture.
Yeah, man. Save the good stuff for the good times.
Absolutely. How was it with that?
Oh, it was great.
Yeah.
So, and then also put a little butter in there, some brown sugar.
Mm-hmm. Sweeten it up a touch.
Yep, just a little bit. And then they wanted, sheet pan nachos or whatever like that. So you spread a bunch of tortilla chips on a baking sheet, and then you put a bunch of cheese on top. So they had some queso that they wanted. Then it's just some regular like sharp cheddar cheese, and then season it with some of our Southwest seasoning.
Nice. Any meat at all?
No meat on this one, and then put it in the oven for a few minutes. Let it all, the cheese, melt and crisp up a little bit, and then just top it with some salsa and some, cream cheese and some cilantro.
Oh, you went cream cheese on there?
Yeah, some dollops of,
Okay, I like
or
that.
not cream cheese, sour cream. Yeah,
cream cheese. That's
no cream. Yeah, sour cream. And then they crushed that.
Mm-hmm. Can't go wrong.
No, and then we did some turkey sliders yesterday. We were going to do that on Sunday for the Super Bowl, but everybody was kind of full from the appetizer stuff. So I did some turkey sliders yesterday.
Like from a turkey breast or something?
No, some ground turkey.
I gotcha.
Yeah, ground turkey.
Okay.
And then just some Hawaiian, some of those Hawaiian rolls, and then just, small patties, and let the kids put on whatever they wanted to, and then that was it. Season them with some of our garlic seasoning and some of our all-purpose barbecue rub, and it's good to go.
Did you smash them at all? Like
just a little bit. I made really small patties, and then they're probably quarter-inch thick. Because and each boy got 2 to 3 of them, and they got to put on whatever they wanted to, and then that was good to go.
Nice.
But yeah, so those were the kind of big things we did over the last week, and but we got a birthday party coming up this week.
Oh boy.
So I'm thinking about what to do next, and we'll see what they want, but maybe some brats, maybe some hot dogs. We'll see what happens,
Keeping it simple?
Yeah, I usually do for the family parties, but you never know. Maybe lightning will strike, and I'll think about doing something else.
You don't spend too much, do you?
Yeah, see if my dad can get his, employee discount at Johnsonville.
He's retired now, Greg.
He still gets that. He retired from Johnsonville, so he still gets his discount.
Gift that keeps on giving.
Sure is. Can't beat that.
Good,
man. So we got this will be airing after Ash Wednesday.
Yep, after Valentine's Day. So we've got Lent coming up. So I know some people celebrate Lent, or follow Lent throughout the Lent season, and that means that certain people give up certain things during Lent, and in here in Wisconsin especially, people like to give up meat on Fridays. Yeah.
So we do a lot of fish coming up here for the next few weeks.
This honestly, Greg, this is the time of year where fish fries just crush it.
Fish fries, people get out and just cod, perch, whatever, so walleye. And I know salmon. A few years ago, like there was a shortage, and there was a lot of people that were running out of fish. So now, do you partake in doing like your own fish and stuff throughout the Lent season here?
Man, so the past couple of years I have not. I mean, we'll cook fish every once in a while, but we did do. There was a year where we did like kind of really strictly follow that, like the no meat on Fridays, and we'd do fish or other things, I guess. But yeah, man, let's talk fish.
Yeah, so I know you've said that you've done some breaded fish in the past. Like, I'll be honest, like I've never done my own my own batter and my own fried fish.
Okay.
So what have you done in the past when you do that?
So I've done just kind of a few different things. I've done ones where it's just as simple as possible. Where you can just buy, like there's this it comes in this yellow package of I get it at our local grocery store, the Pick and Save. I think the Meyer might carry it too, but I'm not positive on that. But it's a Louisiana style, and it's
So what is Louisiana style?
It's
like
got a
Cajun,
nice,
little spice to it.
A little spice. I don't know if I'd call it like Cajun, but it definitely has like a little bit of a spice to it. My kids crush it, and it's super simple. Like you can do kind of the rolling it in the flour and then that and stuff too. I don't do that. I'm not going for like the actual like beer battered fish. This is just kind of more of like that coating on the outside,
like a dry kind of.
Yeah, and I'll cook it in a pan with like a little bit of oil in there and stuff, and like flip them because I'll cut them into smaller like chunks. I'm not doing like whole fillets. I'm taking that fillet and cutting it up.
Cut it up a little bit so you got kind of like
bite size
fish nuggies.
Pretty much, man. That's exactly what it is. Yeah. Exactly what it is. So, it's real simple, real fast. I'll be honest. I've tried doing this on the grill before, and I'd use like a cast iron, and I didn't have it hot enough, so I was kind of bummed out about that. It ended up.
So was it like all mushy or what?
Yes. Yeah. Kind of turned more into like that paste a little bit. So that was disappointing, but I just finished it off on the stove and it was fine. So it did have like it picked up a little bit of that smoke flavor and stuff, but it's not what I was going for. Which I mean, it's fine.
Yeah. So if people, like, I guess you like the spicy stuff, so it's like more of a breaded. It sounds like kind of like a breading.
So
did you coat it before you breaded it? Like did like an egg wash or anything like that?
No,
or
man.
Was it just like
I've done it where I've soaked it in beer before.
Yeah.
Like let the fish like kind of soak in beer and then pull it out and then rub it down and then put it on. Also, again, like you don't even have to do that. Like because the fish was already like I'd rinsed it off and stuff. And I just coated it in that and threw it on.
Yeah. Okay.
It was easy, simple.
Okay.
So, and because they're so small and stuff, like you're just kind of flipping them one time.
Didn't take long.
No.
I mean, with the fish, anyways, it's not going to take long.
So, I mean, it's turned out pretty well. Otherwise, like I'll be honest, man. Like if I'm doing it out on the grill, I love doing the cedar planks.
Yeah.
With those, I know like.
What type of fish are you usually using if you're going to go out there and do it like on the cedar planks? You guys, you have like a favorite that you like to use?
Well. My family doesn't really love fish.
Same here.
So it's kind of tricky. So anytime it's more of a white fish. So, we've done halibut, we've done cod, we've done tilapia, we've done tuna. So not like a ton of salmon or anything like trout, anything too kind of fishy, I guess.
Yeah.
I would do it though. Like I don't mind it. I would give it a go. But if I did that, then I'm going to be the only one like eating it.
Well, it's not a bad thing, Ben,
It's not. Like, oh, shoot. More for me.
Yeah.
But no, man, it's funny, too, because I talked to, being up in Green Bay and stuff. Like, man, I was up there, and we don't have any snow right now. Like, there's no ice.
Yeah, I mean, it's been like 40s and 50s over the past,
There's no ice, so no one's ice fishing or anything. But, Greg, like, when you drive over the bridge up there in Green Bay and stuff.
Yeah.
In the bay.
Right.
And Greg, the amount of boats that were just out like Friday, Saturday, Sunday.
Jeez, yeah.
People were just out fishing, which was cool. It was really cool to see. I was like, all right, man, that's awesome.
Yeah.
Good for them, And because typically when you're up there and it's covered in ice and stuff, I mean, that place is covered in shanties and stuff.
Yeah.
So, I mean, my dad's a big ice fisherman too. He loves it. And you're just not doing that right now. So,
right.
But good to see people are still getting out there.
Yeah,
and
take advantage of it. It's beautiful out.
It's gorgeous. Yeah. But if I do it on the grill, so I think we've talked about this once before, but there was this guy I talked to at one of our events, and he uses a paper bag
Yeah, right. I think we did talk about this where he
used it with the salmon.
Yeah, the salmon just puts the paper bag. It's soaked, right?
It's not.
It's not soaked.
It's not soaked. He just like a paper bag that you can get from the grocery store. He cuts it into a square that's just it's a little bit bigger than your fillet. He puts it skin side down, seasons his fillet, and he'll do indirect for about like 10 minutes, 5 to 10 minutes, I think he said, and then he puts it over the coals for about 3 minutes. I was like, well, he's like, you would think the bag would burn, but the oils from the skin, like the edges kind of burn a little bit,
right?
And it shrinks in, but like the oil from the skin keeps it moist so that it doesn't burn. And then he says at the end, you just take a spatula and you kind of just get it just under that skin just a little bit, and you kind of peel your fillet off, and that skin sticks right to the bag, and you just throw it out.
Just throw it out.
Yeah.
Simple day.
Yeah. Yeah, right. I don't know, man. I've never done that.
Right, yeah.
Give it a try. If you try it out, please let us know.
Yeah.
I'd love to hear about it. I talked to, like I said, up in Green Bay, man, I talked to quite a few people about fish and stuff, and I was asking them, like, well, how do you cook your fish typically? And a lot of people were like, well, usually like I'll bake it. I was like, man, I cannot bake fish. Like I think I might have done it one time, and I'm very honest about this and stuff. Like I suck when it comes to the oven.
Sure.
It's like I don't bake chicken. It's not my thing. I don't like it. I'd rather do it on top of the stove or out on the grill.
Yeah. Yeah. I've done it in the past in the stove. So
fish?
Fish and stuff? We used to make these pockets, these like where you take some aluminum foil, you put some of those small potatoes down, like the medallions, the
like yellow potatoes, like
the small ones, like the real small ones. You take like 4 of them, you put them on this aluminum foil. Then you take the fish and you put it on top of that.
On top of the potatoes.
On top of the potatoes, you season it however you want to season it. Usually you put a little bit of butter in there. You put some salt, pepper, and then whatever else you want to season your fish with. Then you close up the packet, so you're like taking this aluminum foil and you're creating like a little kind of ball of potatoes and fish.
It keeps the moisture and everything. Yeah.
Then you put it in the oven. You can put it on the grill as well, but that's basically how you're cooking it. So.
How long do you cook it for?
Man, it's been a while since we've done this, so you're not cooking it too long.
Right.
But I mean, you gotta make sure that the potatoes get soft, right?
Sure.
So, but other than that, like you just keep it in this foil pocket pouch thing until it's done.
What do you think? Like 10, 15 minutes?
Yeah, it's not long. Yeah, it's not long.
But the potatoes die.
The potatoes is the thing. You can also put like carrots in there, so it's essentially a meal. You put whatever you want in there, and then. That's how we cooked them. And they turned out great. It's an easy day. You put it all in there, let them all, in the foil, and then let them steam up, and then take them out, and then you got your meal there. Yeah. So we haven't done that in a while, but I've done that in the past.
Okay.
But then otherwise, I mean the cedar plank on the smoker, indirect grilling. Again, it's fish. It's not going to take a long time to do it.
They're pretty thin usually. I guess it depends on like your cut, right?
Yeah.
But
I've seen some people like they take larger cuts of like salmon or something like that, and they smoke it for a long time. So real low and slow.
Yeah, talks about like the cold
smoking. Yeah,
yep, that's huge too. That's awesome.
Yeah.
Have you ever done anything like that?
It's been a long time.
Yeah.
Like I've got a rum soaked salmon recipe out there on the website. And I think that was one of the first recipes we ever put out there, 3-4 years ago. That's probably the last time I've done something like that.
Okay.
So that's out there. But otherwise, like if I'm doing like fish here, like the fish that you got from Alaska.
The halibut.
The halibut.
Yeah.
I use the cast iron. I use some of our First Strike seasoning, like our Fish and Wild Game seasoning on that.
Did you just put a little bit of oil down in there?
Yeah, a little bit of oil, a little bit of butter.
Squeeze some lemon on there.
Man, some lemon. I love that. And then I made like a coleslaw, like a fresh coleslaw to go on top. So I keep it pretty simple when it comes to fish. Season it a little bit, cook it a little bit with some butter, and then a little bit of lemon, and then we're good to go.
Yeah.
But like we don't do too much fried stuff here, but I would be just for the experience, do some fried fish here, just try it out, see how it goes.
Honestly, man, it doesn't seem. I mean, it's quite the process. We've done it where, like I said, I've had like a thing of beer, put it in the beer, rolled it in like the flour and like kind of some seasoning, put it back in the beer, did the flour again, like to get kind of that crispiness. Like, but with us, like I wasn't like deep frying it.
Yeah.
Like I didn't have like a big thing of oil going or anything like that. So, I don't know. Yeah. Like you said, we don't really do a ton of like just fried stuff like that either. Mm-hmm. So I don't know. I would be willing to give it a go.
Yeah,
like that beer battered
type of fish fry here,
with some lemon, stuff like that.
Yeah, see how it goes.
But I mean, I like doing it on the grill. Mm-hmm. You know, when you do use the cedar planks and stuff, do you soak it?
Yeah, I have. Yeah.
What have you soaked it in?
Usually just water.
Yeah, that's kind of what I do too. I don't want to waste the beer. I've seen people do the beer.
You don't want to waste the beer.
That's what I said. That's what I said.
You pour beer in a lot of things, man.
I sure do, man. Little beer for that. But like soaking a whole cedar plank, Greg.
Yeah.
It takes that.
It takes a little bit, yeah.
A little bit. But I've done it. I have done it before. I've soaked the beer in the cedar the cedar plank in beer.
Okay. And do you feel like you pick up some of that flavor?
I didn't feel like a huge difference.
What about the cedar plank? Do you get that?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay. I think so. I think it's worth it. I like that.
Yeah.
But I'd say if I had my choice between using a cedar plank versus just kind of doing it on the grill where you put like the tin foil down, you know, so it doesn't stick so bad.
Yeah. That's a tip. Like if you're doing fish, make sure it's not on the grates, I guess, directly because it might fall through. Mm-hmm. Get that paper bag, get some foil, get a cedar plank or something like that. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Or a cast iron.
Yeah, cast iron.
Yeah.
Yeah. That would be one tip if you haven't done it before. Mm-hmm. Make sure, or if you are putting it on, that you have a big enough piece that's not going to fall through those grates.
Right, yeah.
Because that'd be a bad day for you.
Yeah, it's not fun. It's not fun.
Yeah.
You could almost too, man. Like if you wanted to, I mean, just use a throwaway tin pan and just almost take the grates right off.
Yeah, you could.
Just kind of put them down there
put
next
them
to
right
it.
on it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Put some butter in the pan. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I don't know. Like I said, we just don't do a ton of fish.
Right.
But when we do it now, I'm always pumped about it because like my kids really like to fish now.
Yeah.
So it helps, as long as it's not too fishy.
Too fishy. Mm-hmm. Fish can't be too fishy.
Yeah, right. Like, well, it's fish. What do you want? So,
well, that's fair. I guess that's a lot of people don't like that fishy taste to it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So,
but if you're not big into fish too, I mean, you can always do like shrimp,
lobster. If you got, if you got the cash for it, lobster tails, some crab legs. You know what I mean? Some oysters. Throw those on there.
Yeah.
Some mussels.
Have you ever done mussels or oysters or anything like that on the grill?
Yeah. Or no, we've done mussels, but it was on the stove.
Okay.
Yeah. So you just boil them for a little bit until they pop open and you're ready to go.
You just kind of scrape them.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah.
How'd you like it?
Those are a little fishy. Like for me, like those.
Did you season those at all?
These ones came pre-seasoned.
Okay.
Already, almost like a lemon garlic pepper type of thing.
Not enough though.
I put a little hot sauce on there. You know, and I think with the oysters too. Like we were down in New Orleans a few years back, and we had the oysters and stuff. And on that, like you can eat them straight, or you can have put a little hot sauce on there or whatever like that. So,
what did you think of that?
It wasn't bad. Like I couldn't complain about it.
Okay.
We went to one of those places that seemed to be famous. Everybody, that
seemed to be famous.
Well, I mean, it was a long line, and then
sure.
They shuffle people through there pretty quick. So you go in there, they only have a few options. You order some, oysters just to say you did, and then they serve them to you right away. You shuck them or whatever, and then you eat them and you get out of there.
How many did you have?
I don't remember, man. This was like 10 years ago.
Okay.
Yeah.
Maybe like a couple.
Yeah, whatever. Yeah, like a dozen maybe. Me and Becky split them between the two of us.
Okay.
Yeah. So.
Did she like them?
Yeah, I mean, we both ate them. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, you have to do that stuff when you go traveling.
I guess. Yeah.
Had the po' boys and then the oysters down there. Yeah. So, but anything else you like to do with fish? Like when you're preparing fish, I did some homemade coleslaw in the past. I like a little relish too sometimes. Otherwise, you can make your homemade, tartar sauce or whatever. What do you like to dip your fish in? If you do you like have a sauce you dip it in?
Not a ton, to be honest. I just kind of eat it. I made like you were talking, like a lemon garlic butter.
Yeah.
Type of cream that I poured on, and you had a couple like green onions that you would put on top. That was pretty good. I think I talked about that on
maybe
on here one time.
Of the past episodes.
Yeah,
talking about fish.
Yeah. Fish tacos, man. Do some fish tacos.
Salsa.
Easy, right? Like just keep it simple. Yeah. You know, I would even put kind of our Southwest seasoning on that, and just kind of, you know, cook it up and then mince it up a little bit. And, I don't know, make some fish tacos.
Sure.
Have to try that out sometime. I can't remember. I don't know if the kids have ever really done fish tacos.
Right.
But
yeah, I mean, we don't do too many of those either. Yeah. But, you know, we do a lot of chicken, a lot of steak, a lot of beef. You know. Yep. Mix in some fish now and again wouldn't probably hurt anybody.
Probably not. Just don't tell them.
Yeah.
Having tacos tonight. Yeah. You know?
It's the chicken of the sea.
Yeah. Can of tuna?
Yeah.
Man, yeah. You're not a huge fan of tuna.
I don't mind tuna.
Okay, anytime I bring a tuna sandwich to a show, you...
So I don't mind eating tuna by myself in my own house.
But when I make
when you make a sandwich and you bring it to an event where there's a lot of people in a small area, or you open it like in a car or something like that, like, then I'm going to say something like, what are you doing, man?
You always say something.
Have some respect for yourself.
I don't. I don't care. Yeah. Hungry, man. I just want to eat something.
Yeah.
So this weekend I was by myself. And I made, for Friday morning before I left, I made a tuna sandwich to take up.
Oh, yeah?
I was like, well, Greg's not here. Screw him.
There, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, would it stop you anyways if I was there?
Absolutely not. Absolutely not.
Surprised you don't bring like a can of sardines out, too, you know?
Here we go.
Yeah.
Here we go.
All right, man. Well, anything else you do during Lent, like specifically that either do differently maybe than the rest of the time of the year that you're cooking up or preparing
that I'm cooking up?
Yeah.
I don't know about necessarily that I'm like cooking up. It's always tough, man, because like I remember as a kid, like, so you know, we grew up, was raised, you know, in the Catholic Church. My mom was one of 9 kids, very much a Catholic family, right?
Sure.
So like we always in Lent and stuff, and it was more about like, you know, kind of giving something up that, you know, you like, or maybe like, you know, we would always do it to where like you gave something up, but then you had to like add something, like something that you wanted to do better, be better at, right?
Yeah. Be better.
So, like I remember too, like, you know, as a kid, like giving up sweets, and it always sucked because my birthday was during Lent. So it was like, well, I think most of the time I'd cheat on that day.
Okay.
But other than that, yeah, it was just like, well, I mean, that's what I remember doing as like a kid and stuff.
Yeah.
I eat a ton of sweets now, so if I had to give it up, I'd be like, all right, fine.
Sure. Okay.
So.
Yeah, I mean, growing up too, like Friday fish fries here in Wisconsin were big, so we'd always do that.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, I mean those are the big things that we do around here.
Yeah, we didn't have as much as like in Northern Michigan, I guess. Like I think it's more of a thing now.
Yeah.
But like even like in Wisconsin, man, it's huge.
It's huge, yeah. It's like everybody gets off of work and then you go to whatever your favorite fish fry place is going to be. Even if you're not staying there, you go through the drive-through.
Yeah.
You get, you know, your meals, you bring them back home, and you know, you got your fish, you got your coleslaw, you got maybe some potato salad, some fries.
Like, almost like they're like potato wedges.
Yeah.
Kinda, you know?
You got your rye bread with some butter.
Yeah.
Now we're talking. Getting hungry, Ben.
Yeah. Yeah, man. No, like I said, like when we moved to Wisconsin and stuff, it was like a lot of fish fries around here.
Yeah.
Like,
even the bars do it.
The bars, all of them.
Everybody's got their own version of it.
Yeah, and it's great. Like I mean, probably not the healthiest, right?
Yeah, well, but, nothing around here really is.
That's okay. It's but it's just, I mean, it's another thing, I guess, that's it's very local, man. Like,
yeah, it's one of those Polish things. I think, I don't know, man.
Yeah, it's huge. It's huge. So if you're in the area, you know, let us know. Let us know what your favorite recipe that you do for your family, your favorite fish recipe, or if you kind of go out and there's a place where that you recommend as the best fish fry, we want to hear about it. Or too, like we said, if you do your own homemade fish fry.
Yeah, how do you do it?
What do you like to do? What's kind of your go-to?
The grill or the smoker too.
Yeah, man.
Yeah. Well, that's all I got for this week, Ben, man. Yeah, I think we talked through some ideas, so hopefully give some people some ideas if they are cooking up some fish coming up this Lent season. But anything else you got going on?
Let's see, man. What do we have going on? It's Valentine's Day this week, so we weren't home for the Super Bowl.
Can't do your queso.
Yeah, we're gonna do the buffalo chicken dip. The buffalo chicken dip. For Valentine's Day, so you know. Yeah. What's the best way to share your heart while stopping it at the same time?
I like it.
Yeah.
That's our new motto.
Yeah.
Put that on a shirt.
T-shirt, huh? Yeah.
Write that down.
We'll have to go back through all these and like figure out all of our T-shirt ideas. I'm sure we got a gem in there somewhere. Yeah. But I think that's on the list for the week. Dude, I don't know, man. It's supposed to be decent. Yeah. I think my mom and dad are coming this weekend, so kind of similar to you. It's
party time.
Party time.
Birthday season.
Yeah,
almost done.
My daughter turns 10.
Ooh, big step.
It's a big one.
Yeah.
So I'm thinking for her, she loves ribs. So
man,
I love her so much. I love her so much. And she gets it all over her face.
Yeah, that's great.
I love it. And my son, dude, he crushes ribs too. So I think we're gonna do ribs on Saturday. So if you need to get away from your party,
I might have to stop by.
Yeah.
Just say, happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
Yeah.
So yeah, man. So I think we'll do ribs Saturday night. We'll do them individually, just like I did the last time. I was talking to my dad about it, and he was like, man, that sounds good. He's like, do you think could we do that maybe when we're up there? Are you buying?
Yeah.
But no, man. So I think we'll give those a run again and see how we can like mix it up. And not sure if with it being our birthday, we'll probably keep it traditional, with just kind of some traditional rubs, traditional sauces, and keep it simple.
Well, that's good, man.
What about you? Anything on the list?
We got a party coming up too for the family for the birthdays and stuff this weekend. I haven't decided, what. Maybe some brats, some hot dogs, keep it simple. But who knows? Lightning might strike. I might, get the itch to do something. You know what I mean? I might see a sale going on somewhere. I'm like, gonna do that.
Yeah. Greg, I talked to this one guy, man, and he was talking to me about his like doing pulled pork. He's up in Green Bay, and he uses root beer.
Yeah, I've heard that quite a bit.
Yeah. I was like, oh, that's cool.
Yeah, just like in a
crock pot,
root beer.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So
yeah, I've heard about that from a few places. Okay. That kind of that peppery, little sugary type of
a little sweeter too.
Yeah.
Have you ever tried that?
No, I've used it like the spritz, right?
What do we do that on? You did that.
I did it on the pulled pork. I did it on ribs too. Yeah.
At when you did that
Meat Fest.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't mind using that like as a spritz or a spray. Mm-hmm. Sometimes I'll put it in a pan, but yeah, I think the flavors go well together. So you almost like, especially if you do like a pepper or a cherry flavor, those mix kind of well with the pulled pork. Yeah. So you get a little sweeter.
The sweetness, yeah. I thought that was interesting.
Yeah. I know a lot of people
I'll be honest, like I hadn't really. I know you did it with like you said, you spritz with it and stuff like that, but nothing too crazy and stuff like that.
No, like I don't pour like a whole can in like.
I think he does.
I'm sure, yeah. I mean, I've seen it, but I try and keep it light. Like where either if I do spray it, like I'm cutting it with water. I'm not using the
almost
whole,
like a 50-50
right,
mix. Yeah.
Or if I'm pouring it in like a pan, like again, it's like I'm pouring a little bit in there. I'm not pouring a whole can in there.
Right.
So, but yeah, so I've done that before. That's not unheard of. I know a lot of people I've seen a lot of people do that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thought it was interesting, man. I was like, I had a good conversation with him about it and stuff. So he put that out there. I was like, okay, cool. It was funny. He was like, he kind of like whispered it to me.
Really?
Yeah.
Like it's a secret, ingredient.
I don't know. It was I was just talking to him.
Mm-hmm.
It's a little bit slow at that point in time. Yeah. And he was kind of sharing some stuff and said he does a lot of pulled pork. So I was talking to him about it and like what he likes to do. And he's kind of like me. He's like, try root beer. Like, oh, all right.
Yeah. There you go.
Yeah. So it was cool. It was good. It was funny, but
good.
Yeah.
Man.
So I don't know. Might have to give that a try sometime. I wouldn't say it's in my top 10 to do right now.
Hey, it was add to the list. You know what I mean?
It's definitely
always
something.
love those ideas and thoughts that people have when they share them with us when we go out to these events and stuff.
Yeah. Well, maybe like my daughter likes root beer, so I might try something like that out a bit this weekend or give it a go. Maybe marinate in some root beer ahead of time and then.
You have to go to our friends over at Explorium Brew Pub. They make their own root beer there, which is really fantastic.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
It's fantastic.
Yeah, we've used that for ribs before.
Yep.
Okay, man. Well, enjoy the parties this weekend.
You too.
Get out there and get out there and grill a bit. Who knows? Share what you're cooking. But no events for us this weekend. Nothing like that going on. But we got we'll be out at the Fishing Expo in Madison, Wisconsin, the following weekend. So we'll be out that way here soon. But all right, man. We'll talk to you. We'll talk to you later.
Okay. Sounds good.
We did not pick a winner this week, Ben.
Great.
One job, Ben.
One job.
Hold on here. All right.
We're still giving away our 2 new products. So we've got our Southwest seasoning. It's shellback. And then our other new one, which is a savory barbecue rub.
Yep.
Downrange. Both are pretty versatile. You can use them on, beef, pork, chicken, vegetables. Let's see, Greg. I haven't used it. I haven't done fish lately, but I would definitely do like some fish tacos with the Southwest. I think that would go well.
Yeah. All right, man. Give me a pick 1 through 50.
1 through 50?
Yeah.
Let's see. By the way, I think last week when we were doing the...
It's 58.
We weren't even close. What did we say?
We said for 56, I think.
Oh,
but okay. Yeah, go ahead. What do you got?
All right, let's do... let's do number 16 in honor of Joe Montana, greatest quarterback of all time.
All right, man. Let's see. All right, we got an email address here. Bert Chet. I won't say the rest of it. But,
okay. Well, Bert
Chet 311. Congrats, you're a winner this week, and we'll shoot you an email so you look out if you're listening here. But you'll get our 2 new rubs and seasonings, and thanks for being subscribed. If you want to be included in these giveaways each week that we do this year, go out to our website, burnpitbbq.com, and sign up for the newsletter. Stay subscribed, and you'll be automatically entered in to win each week. So congrats.
Way to go, Bert.
But yeah, all right, we did it. Remember,
there we go.
Got it.
Man, look at us.
Keeping
it consistent, Greg. Way to go, buddy.
There we go. We remembered.
All right, everyone. Well, thanks for listening.
Yeah.
Take it easy.
Cheers.